Hi there, how's it going, guys? I hope you've been doing well. I hope that, well, this month has been going fast again, and before we don't know it, we will be in 2026. And, you know, a lot of things been unfolding since last year, and as well this year, for a lot of people, perhaps, has been maybe good, sometimes bad, sometimes things with movement of planets, movement of the moon, movement of a lot of things. And for a lot of you, or perhaps most of you, have been trying to do changes, and some of you perhaps still may feel a little stuck. And the thing is that no matter what year, no matter what month, you and I always have to keep, doing what we are meant to do here on earth. And sometimes we may say or think that we don't know exactly what we're doing here on earth. And that is something that a lot of us are trying to figure it out. Some of us are sick and tired of being here. Some of us are feeling perhaps content with what we have been discovering of who or what we are. And some of us are just going with the flow. And sometimes it just feels that it's a never ending story. And a lot of humans keep saying that I hope I don't have to come back here on earth because they don't see what's the point of it. And I understand. I mean, it is a little challenging being a human and being here on earth, trying to figure it out, who to please, whom to actually be with, and all the emotion of love and pain and poverty and um, illnesses and all the other, all the things that sometimes we feel they are bad, but sometimes we forget to see the good things that we actually accomplish, and we tend to focus more on the bad rather than the good, and then we keep creating more of that, and we seem not to come out of the hole. So I was just writing on a little card because the other day I um, I was going through this notebook, and I don't remember if I got it from the book of The Alchemist by Pablo Coelho. Coelho, I don't know. I'm not saying it right. I mean, I know he's Brazilian. I speak Spanish, not Portuguese. Sometimes they can be a little familiar, but I can understand it more than I can speak it. So, and I just wanted to do this very quick so the video is not that long, and I hope that you'll keep finding and figuring out who you are and not giving up no matter the circumstances, because I'm doing it as well. I mean, we have to keep going until the day that our body decides to leave this planet, and then we'll see that we were not too far off from what we were trying to accomplish. But remember that you do not have to wait until you cross over to understand what exactly you are doing here on this life. Anyway, the title says Habits of Thought Control One's Life. Success is hastened or delayed by one's habit. It is not your passing inspirations or brilliant ideas so much as your everyday mental habits that control your life. Habits of thought are mental magnets that draw to you certain things, people, and conditions. Good habits of thought enable you to attract benefits and opportunities. Bad habits of thoughts attract you to materially minded persons and unfavorable environments. Weaken a bad habit by avoiding everything that occasioned it or stimulated it without concentrating upon it in your deal to avoid it. Then divert your mind to some good habit and steadily cultivate it until it becomes a dependable part of you. There are always two forces warring against each other within us. One force tells us to do the things we should not do, and the other urges us to do the things we should do. The things that seem difficult, one voice is that of evil, and the other is that of good, or God slash the universe. Through difficult daily lessons, you will sometimes see clearly the bad habits nourish the tree of unending material desires, while good habits nourish the tree of spiritual aspirations. More and more, you should concentrate your efforts on successfully maturing the spiritual tree, that you may someday gather the ripe fruit of self realization. If you are able to free yourself from all kinds of bad habits, and if you are able to do good because you want to do good, and not merely because evil brings sorrow, then you are truly progressing in the spirit. It is only when you discard your bad habits that you are really a free man. Until you are a true master, able to command yourself to do the things that you should do, but may not want to do, you are not a free soul. In that power of self control lies the seed of eternal freedom. Divine will is the power that moves the cosmos and everything in it. It was God's slash the universe will that hurled the stars into space. It is, it will that holds the planets in their orbits and that directs the cycles of birth, growth, and decay in all forms of life. So, pretty much, whatever habits that you are still not being able to get rid of and are not allowing you to see that you are being controlled by them, and that even though you say I tried and I fall, and it's okay because you get a chance every day, and I can understand if you feel frustrated. I mean, there are some days that I feel frustrated, but I keep rewiring and rewiring my mind because there has been for so long things that were not allowing me to be free, and every now and then they keep coming back. But the thing is that not to pay attention to them. Sometimes releasing is hard to do so because we are scared, because we can see what's on that side, what is gonna wait for us. We want sometimes something or someone to really make sure that we are gonna be able to make it. And the thing is that sometimes miracles will not happen if we do not take that step. So just try over and over to get release and relief from whatever habit that is holding you from shining and do the things that you are meant to do. Do not try to figure out everything, because not everything is going to be given to you at the moment. It takes time. I know it sucks waiting and waiting and waiting, but before you know it, it'll come to you and you'll get the answer. So that's all I wanted to say. I hope that you'll continue to have a good day, night, morning, or whatever, and hoping that you will try to see how wonderful you are. All right, I'm out because I gotta go to work tomorrow. So, all right, later. Adios.